Hey everyone, how are you today? It is Friday. A lot of people's favorite day is Friday, so I hope it's your favorite day. For me, since I work from home, it's kind of like a big deal, who cares? And my husband has been working 7 10s, so 7 10-hour days. So it's kind of just been like a big blur. So, um, but anyway, hello, hello. I see Jamie Lee. How are you? And oh, thank you for the donation. Bushra, how's it going? Jane J, my love, how are you? And Kristin, good to see you. It looks like you donated. Ooh, sorry, I almost knocked over my camera. Great. So let me get out of here and get into my PayPal and do all that good stuff so that I can stay organized. Okay, so we have got 2 questions already in the queue from donations. As you know, this is Tarot at 12. I will be selecting freebie questions, and donations do go first, though, so please keep that in mind. If you want to bump yourself to priority and go first, then you can make a donation. I do have my link there in the description, and my moderators post it for me as well. In the absence of donations, I select freebies. And in between donations, I select freebies. So let's see what's going to happen today. We've got Jamie Lee up first, and then Kristin. Today I have the Tarot in Wonderland spread out. I love this. This was one of my first ones after Rider-Waite. Anna Kay was my beloved for a long time, and then I got this one, and then from there I've just got taken them all. I love them, love them, love them, love them. And I was with Rider-Waite for so many years that anyway, doesn't matter. So let's get going. I'm going to put up my banner because I do want people who are coming in to know kind of what's going on. If you decide to donate, please write donated. It helps us to decide, to match up YouTube names with PayPal names. They're often different. Mine is too. So let's see what we've got. Hello, my future bride. Thank you for the donation. Hello, Destiny. How you doing? Hola, hola. Hello, hello, hello. So we've got a couple more. So let me go ahead and get those written down. My moderators help me stay organized too. They put up the list so that you guys can see kind of where we are, and I do try to let you know. So let's see what we've got. Jamie Lee says, "You're like my diary." Oh, I love it. Sometimes doesn't that just help to be able to say it, to get it out of your head, to be able to process it? Sometimes when we're telling somebody else about something, we process it differently. You know what I mean? Hey, Love Life and Piali, hello. All right, so we do have some donations. Donations do go first, and then I will select randomly for some freebies. Right now we have 3, and Jamie Lee is up first. So let's get Jamie's question up there. May I ask if Kenneth will start another conversation with me before the year ends? We stopped talking because he started ignoring me. What in the hell? All right, I don't know if he still loves me and wants me as his girlfriend. Yeah, man, what's up, Kenneth? What's up with that, Kenneth? All right, let's find out what's up with that. We're going to start it off with the Everyday Witch because the Everyday Witch is just awesome, awesome, awesome. What else do we need, huh? All right, so what's going on with Kenneth? Are you going to be starting another conversation with Jamie Lee? Jamie Lee, you're going to be starting a conversation with Jamie Lee before the end of the year. For the end of the year, you haven't been paying much conversation or attention to Jamie. All right, so let us find out what we've got. Here's our energy, and this is our spread. For any of you that are new here, I want to say welcome. I'm so glad you found the channel. Please go ahead and hit subscribe. That way we'll be connected and you'll be able to see when we have new videos. Ooh, Okay, so Three of Wands energy. This is what's kicking it off. This is the strongest energy surrounding the spread and the question. This is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on. The Three of Wands is all about looking out there and kind of deciding what to do, saying the field is wide open. Look at this wizard or witch or whatever, ready to use the magic, and the cat's looking like, where are we going? And she's like, I'm just gonna stir it up and go. So this is about having a wide open space, okay, ready to move forward. So let's see what we've got here. This is oftentimes something that changes or alters what everything means. All the cards depend on each other. So he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He is thinking about it. This is our Two of Swords, and this is somebody who's kind of like got two ideas, and they're kind of like, like, hey, should I call? Should I, reach out? Should I not? Those kinds of things, So swords is the suit of communication. So there you go. So two communication swords flying in the air. We got one. We need to hit one to hit the target, right? But I think it will, because look what we got. We got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Anybody who's been watching the show knows what I call the Knight of Cups. I call the Knight of Cups the Ooh La La card. This is this Knight. It's Cups. So Cups is love and emotion, and this Knight comes running in, bringing you a cup of bubble hearts. What? Who doesn't want bubble hearts? So this guy's coming in to sweep you off your feet type of vibe, So in terms of your question, it's looking like there's a decision being made, like it's being thought about, wanting to see if it's going to open up the door. That might be what the delay is, and why it's still being thought about. Because, this is thinking, what, if we start talking, if I come in all lovey-dovey, then it's going to make things start, and we got to open that door. So maybe it's like, am I ready? Am I scared? Am I indecisive in some way? Let's see what you're saying. He's a Pisces, so there you go. Indecisive, if you said Libra, I'd be like, there you go. Eight of Pentacles. That is here on the end, wrapping it up. This is talking about somebody who is really wanting to make sure and be a real part in things, meaning this is somebody who doesn't just let life happen, somebody who wants to be in control of how life goes. Does that make sense? So this is somebody who wants to kind of direct things. This is Pentacles. Pentacles is the suit of everyday life, the physical things in your world, which I think also includes time, and social media and things like that. Sometimes the time to date and stuff like that, obviously that's Cups, that's love. But again, I really pull that time, social media, balancing out the logistics of your day kind of stuff included into this. So so this is somebody who really wants to be involved in the planning and the details, has some paying attention to all those details, and really in kind of control of like the ingredients that are going in the pot. So is he going to reach out by the end of the year? That is what we're asking. And right now it looks like there is a very good likelihood. It's still in the thinking process right now, definitely. But we got our Knight of Cups, and then we've got Mr. Man who wants to be the boss, or not. Well, I don't want to say boss like a jerk, but somebody who wants to have, their hand in the pot to be able to make the stew or the magic potion or whatever. So let's see what our cut card is, so that way we can see what the outcome is. And hopefully this is going to reveal a kind of a real clear yes or a no. Boom. Five of Wands. It is still being decided. I don't know what's the holdup as far as it has something to do with thoughts. It is being decided still. He's still thinking about it. Let's do a throwdown on that and just see if we can get a little bit better of what this thought is. What are the two thoughts? Do we have any clues? Two of Cups. Okay. Woohoo! All right. You got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is another super duper love card. The Lovers would be the only one that kind of beats that. So, The Two of Cups says, you know what? I want to do this. I want to do this. I am really considering it. I'm leaning toward it. I would like to do it. Why? Because I want to be the Two of Cups. Well, who am I? I'm the Knight of Cups coming in because I know I can smooze it, right? And then I want to be super involved in it, though. I want to be super, you know, I can't even think of the words. Well, I can't think of a different word other than controlling the situation, you know, kind of having an influence to start. So I'm going to say that, yeah, you will hear. I do think it's still in the thinking process. So if nothing comes in and kind of bonks the energy in another direction, remember, guys, energy is always swirling. It's always moving. We all have free will, so we can change the energy. The energy is directed by our thoughts. Other people have free will as well. So, you know, sometimes they bonk it out of the way. But what the cell phone is telling us, or the tarot is telling us is this is what it looks like from this moment. If nothing changes in the energy, the cell phone reference was because I think, you know, the tarot is sort of like a cell phone to the universe. It's like calling in and going, hey, man, what is the energy looking like? Where's it going from here? You get a read on it. And then you're like, man, I don't like that. Or, oh, that's awesome. You know, and then you've got your work to do. If you don't like it, if you do like it, you let it flow. You see what I mean? Ooh, Jamie Lee, that looks good. I think it's a yes. Yup. And she's saying, oh my God, he always plans. There you go. That's it. And that was him on the end. All righty. We have Kristin up next, and then we have My Future Bright. And that's all I've got in the queue right now. So if I don't have another donation after that, I will be selecting some freebies. Nothing better than free, huh? Oh, good. Jamie, I'm so glad. You know, I was talking at one point about trying to like shorten them so I could get more in. But you know what? I really like to try to show you guys where I'm getting some of this from and how the process works, you know, because I want to make it, you know, relatable to people, you know. Well, anyway, so I'm glad to hear you say that. Thank you. That means a lot. All right. And Kristin, when will I meet my future partner or boyfriend? Any hints about who he is? Do I know him or is it a stranger? Woo. You know, isn't it amazing when you get something that tells you it's like somebody you know, and then you're like, oh my God. You're looking at everybody. You're looking at everybody a little differently, right? When you know it's somebody you might know. All right, we're going to use the Zombie Tarot for Kristin. Thank you for your donation, hun. When will Kristin meet her future partner? When? Who is this person? Does Kristin know this person? Ooh la la. Okay, so let me straighten up my messy cards. There we go. And let's find out. I love the Zombie Tarot. Not only do I love zombies, but it's a very vintagey 1950s type of feel, which I also love. I love vintage stuff. So it's kind of a retro kind of, well, I don't know if you call it retro in the 50s. Who knows? Who cares? Okay, so let's see what our energy is. Excuse me. We've got the Two of Hazards. So the Two of Hazards talks about balancing the aspects of daily life. So, you know, time, money, energy, health, school, work, you know, all those things, keeping things in balance. The wonderful thing about our Two is of Pentacles, that Hazards is Pentacles, is the person who's balancing is typically, it's working. They're balancing. A lot of times in the artist's depiction, it'll show a person kind of standing there juggling or on, you know, doing a yoga pose. The point being showing that it is balanced. You know, it's not somebody going, oh my God, I can't hold these. No, it's somebody very, I don't want to say effortlessly, but, you know, very smoothly balancing. That maybe is a better way to say it. So that's our energy for the spread. Let's see how it ties in, because we're looking at a boyfriend in and when and where and what's going on. Now, okay. So I, unless I declare it kind of something else in my mind when I shuffle and ask the question, it is the near future. So what we're looking at here is, you know what, we've got a little bit of time. I don't think if this is going to be happening like right now. Right now, the cards are saying that, you know what, if you're not already in balance, this is the time that you need to get in balance, and you should be taking the time while you're waiting to kind of fall in love with yourself. You always have to love yourself. If you can't love yourself, nobody else can love you. I know that sounds pretty cliche. We've all heard these things, but it is very true. And when I say love yourself, I don't just mean, well, of course I love myself, it's me, you know, but I mean truly enjoy and appreciate the things about yourself. Think about those things, focus on those things, and somebody else is going to be drawn to you like a lighthouse. This isn't you trapping somebody, like going out and morphing to be like them. This is you pulling them into you to be in alignment with what you are. So this talks about that balance. So keeping that balance, that's going to spark a big change. We got the Tower. So this is the big change. This is a change of consequence. So not only are things kind of turning more in the partner favor, you know, like, okay, it opens that door. You know, so not only that, but this also indicates that now you've been able to kind of shift that vibe, for lack of a better term, you know, shift that vibe over into a drawing somebody to you who is better suited for you, not just the hot guy, not just the rich guy, not just the guy who's got the cool clothes or who is fun, you know, funny. All these things are nice. I'm not saying they're bad, but you know, you got to have more substance than that, or it just doesn't last. You get your heart broken again. You got to learn the lesson again, and then you got to start over, right? So this isn't saying nobody's coming, but it is saying, you know what, we got to make that change. The High Priestess coming right after that, this talks about valuing your own company. This is absolutely what this is. Look at this guy. He's like, yep, I'm good, man. The moon comes up, the phases of the moon, and you know what? People come to me, and if they're not the right person, then they fall away, because I don't need that shit, right? I want the good ones. And what are the good ones? The ones that match you. So this guy's sitting there like, hey, man, the ones that match are going to come, and I'm not even worried about it. And the ones who come and leave, that means they weren't a match. Yeah. So once you get this going, we've got our Empress card. The Empress card sometimes can indicate actually having a pregnancy or some kind of child come into your life. So, you know, maybe, you know, I don't know, do you have a child? Do you have a niece? Do you have a child, a friend's child that, you know, might be hanging around and kind of really making you realize what it is about. You know, when we watch the innocence of a child, we kind of realize how much adults screw it all up, right? And in our head for ourselves. We, you know, there's always an older person who'll say, boy, if I had to do it over again, I would have said this, or I would have thought that, I would have felt this way. Well, you know, so sometimes, you know, when we see the innocence of the children, or we are kind of in tune and seeing, because we've stepped out of it, we can see it. Now we know how to treat ourselves like we're our own best friend, like we are our own spouse, like we are our own child. We got to love ourselves first and foremost. So this is what that's kind of saying. So this is really talking about you. This is really talking about you. But it does have some good news that, you know what, this would be a fast thing. It's not like, oh God, for 10 years, I got to sit here and think about it. No, let's look at our outcome and see if we get more clues. Pacha, the Hermit, again, we're being asked to really focus on yourself. This is coming through super, super, super strong right now. You know, even if there's somebody you're interested in, even if there's somebody interested in you, you know, these are not saying that, you know what, don't be interested in people, or, you know, screw them if they're interested in you. No, it's not saying that. It's saying that you gotta, this is really important. Again, we are beacons. We are lighthouses. We are putting out a radio signal, and people who align with that radio signal are brought back to us like a magnet. And if we're, you know, not in love with ourselves, and we haven't discovered how to do that, And not just the obvious, like, oh, gee, I love myself. Of course I do. We have to know, like, oh, we got to just love ourselves. I mean, I know I'm repeating myself and I'm apologize, but the Hermit is telling me the same exact thing. So this is talking about space and time and taking that time, away from situations. It's about learning. This is such a wise card. Now, she doesn't look like some kind of wizard or something, but typically the Hermit card is an older man, like a wizard looking guy with a lantern. He's got that lantern. He's holding it up saying everybody, can see the way now. Oh, so Ann Kristin, we got a little bit more. We got information. It wasn't exactly like the where and when and who. This one came in super strong, though, that you've got work to do first to bring in that right one. So you might be bringing in others. You might have dates. You might have boyfriends. You might have, but until you do the work, you can't get that one who is the true future partner. Oh, I got chills, Ann Kristin. That was a good one. I'm not kidding you. I got chills. Woo. What have you said here? Let me just see. The child part. Yes, the child in yourself. As adults, we kind of wreck it. We poo it. I mean, experience is good too, but the older we get, the more cynical we become, that kind of crap. My future bright. There you are, dear. Well, thank you so much, Ann Kristin. All right. I recently applied to a new home. Curious if there is a good chance that I will get it. Let's use our Deviant Moon. Deviant Moon. No, we're going to use Steampunk. Steampunk said, hello. Hello, Denise. Pick me. And I said, oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay, so, oops, I'm dropping things. All right, so we've got My Future Bright, and then I don't have anybody left in the queue for donations right now. So I will go ahead and be picking a freebie after this unless I get a donation before then. So that's where we're at. All right, My Future Bright. Is there a good chance that you're going to get this house? You are going to get this house. Okay. All right, boy, oh boy. Messy cards. All right. Geez, I'm getting like messier by the day. All right, there's our energy. And here's our spread. Okay. Woo! We got Temperance. Temperance is awesome. Temperance is all about, balance. It's all about kind of like having enough. This is all about kind of finding that harmony within yourself, but also looking for the harmony in other things. I am a huge believer of the law of attraction. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. And when we are being calm, so that means not being frantic. Don't say, oh, man, I'm not going to get it. Oh, geez, I know they're going to say no. Oh, geez, I'm probably not going to hear anything. You don't want to be doing that. Obviously, we can't deny reality, and we can't not think of these things, so that we need to be prepared, and have a plan if something doesn't happen. But we really have to be thinking in that almost like that as if mode, like, yeah, I'm getting it, yeah, I'm getting it, that kind of a thing. So temperance. So yeah, so we're looking at some balance here, balance and harmony. Let's see how it applies to the rest of our spread. We're looking at the house. Ooh, we got the Hermit again. Okay. Yes, you are. I think you are. You are going to be hearing something very soon too, because this is my near future. So you're going to we've got the Judgment card. This is all about a decision. This is like, let's make a decision. So, feeling like you're kind of reborn too, like, I heard something, relief. I got a good answer, or at least a good, favorable response. Another right? So here's our card. Feeling good, feeling relief. Also, it's all again about a decision. It's not the Justice card, which would have been a real decision, but it is still about, trying to decide what's going on. And then we have our Hermit. In the last reading, I'm not sure if you heard that. It was a little bit different question. So again, it wasn't necessarily the same, but notice that the lantern I was talking about, that was the point of me bringing it up. Anyway, our Hermit is saying in relation to your question, that this is somebody who listens carefully. I'm thinking, you know what, there's going to perhaps be something in there that you need to be paying attention to. Now, whether or not this is a lease, a home mortgage documents, roommate agreement, I mean, I don't know exactly what you're doing, and forgive me if I've forgotten, but anyway, this talks about really listening. So be paying attention. And then we lead right into the sun. Who doesn't want to be in the sun? Are you kidding me? This is awesome. This is about success. This is about happiness. This is about, achieving things. It's also a good card for making money, even though it's not Pentacles, it's one of the majors. So this is a great card. Who wouldn't want to be in a sunflower seed with your dog and, all that good stuff? I could avoid wearing that goofy hat, but otherwise I think it looks good. So let's see. This looks awesome. It looks like it is a good chance, and it looks very favorable. Let's see what our outcome card says. This is the cut card. This is an energy outcome check-in. Ooh, yeah. Our Page of Pentacles. The Pentacles, this would be something, for papers, documents, money, home. Not even kidding you. That's what Pentacles is all about. A page is all about new information and new messages, all pages. But this particular page, again, because it's Pentacles, we're talking about home and stuff in there. And it's also being Pentacles page, it's about manifestation, making it happen. So yeah, there is a great chance. Great chance. I can't stress it enough about the positive thinking. I mean, and again, I'm not talking about foo-foo, woo-woo positive thinking, like, oh, everything's great and it is me. No, we have to be realist about it, but it's how we get it back on track, because when we can direct it in a positive way, our thoughts, it's like in physics. Oh, I have so many books and things I want to spew out, but that's more of a law of attraction show and not a tarot show. So, but just trust me, I'm going to do some other things. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, I've been putting up some Abraham Hicks clips and stuff like that. I wanted to try to just fill you in and get you familiar because I enjoy it so much. It's been so helpful for me, and I reference it so often on the show. So I wanted to be able to give you that. Okay, so sorry, I'm off on a tangent about that, but good luck, and thank you so much for your donation, my future bride. All right, so we're gonna pick a freebie. That is all my donations for right now. So I'm gonna try to pop up to the top. I don't know, people sometimes leave, I know that, but I want to give everybody a chance, So let me see. What have we got? What is this one? Destiny Dreher. Ooh. Will Keegan text me? Let's find out. We're going to use what? We want to use the Mystical Dreamer. Mystical Dreamer. I don't know why I sing it. You're welcome, my future bride. All right. So, Destiny Dreher, I hope you're still here. Will Keegan text me during the holidays? Oh, I see you probably are still here because I see you added the holidays. So let's put that one up. Awesome. Will Keegan contact me during the holidays? Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah or all the other good ones. I don't know. What's going on with you, Keegan? Are you going to be talking to Destiny for the holidays? We want to know. Woo. We want to know. Cha. We want to know. Cha. All right. Oops, I'm leaving all my decks out, and I wanted to leave this one here for the cut card. Okay. Now, Page of Wands. Okay, I don't know if you heard that last reading. The Page of Wands pages, all pages, are about new information, new messages, things coming in. This particular page is Wands. So this is about somebody who's really kind of brave and anxious, like they can't wait to get started, you know, that kind of a thing. Like, let me in, coach, like that kind of a thing. So this talks about someone who's kind of eager and, you know, wondering what to do. This, or excited about what to do, I mean. So that sounds very favorable. Let's see what this is, though, and see how it turns out. Oh, God. Destiny, you're getting the special screen. You are getting the special screen. You get the mind blown screen. Like, holy crap, I love the tarot. Unbelievable. This is a good one. Okay, so we got our Page of Wands. And this is about eagerness. Oh, I thought I turned it off. Oh, there we go. Eagerness and things like that, wanting to jump in. And it is going to serve as a clarifier for each of these cards. We've got our Three of Cups here. Three of Cups. This is an awesome relationship card. We have cups because, of course, that's love and emotions, as we know. This is about celebrating a new endeavor of the heart, like saying, yeah, this is it, man. This is exciting, and I'm going to do this. And we pair it with our page. This is something coming in right now in the near future. And I did ask in the holidays time. So that's the time frame I declared in my mind. Then we've got our Justice card. I don't know if you heard a couple readings ago, I was talking about the difference between justice and judgment. Very similar in some ways, but also very different. This is about fairness. This is about balance. And this is all about getting what's coming to you. Getting what's coming to you. Contact is what is coming to you, right? Right? We need something coming. So we've got the Justice card, and then here we go. And this is why I got all geeky. We've got our Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, this is, the Lovers would be the only other card that would be like a stronger card about a love coming together. Two of Cups, that's harmony. That's love coming together. Two people, like an exchange kind of feelings, emotions. In context of this question, this looks like a big, fat yes. Let's see what our cut card is. Yeah, yes, 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 and let's go do it. And we want it by Christmas or holidays, whatever it is that you might celebrate. And yeah. Okay, so let's see what our cut card is. This is our outcome energy. Go. The Empress. Okay, so things are kind of right now in a growing, a ballooning kind of feeling. Things are growing. The energy is brewing, percolating, and expanding right now. So that is wonderful energy for things to continue further. It does look like the contact should be here, and it's going to open up things to, to grow. I can't think of another word. Yeah. So I'm going to say yes, Destiny. I'm going to say yes. I hope I, show you kind of where I'm getting that from, so you can see why I make my call, my judgment call. But yeah, Destiny looks good. Keegan, come on, Keegan. Snap it up. You got to call our friend Destiny. All right. Oh, thank you. Destiny says you love my vibes. Thank you. All right. Oh, we've got another donation from my future bride, because guess what? Your future is bright. Yes, indeedy do. All right. Let me find your question, huh? Thank you for your donation. Let me see. Did you write it? No. All right. I was just seeing if I missed it. Oh, I love spirit questions. Oh, I love them, love them, love them. I love them all. But the spirit questions or the messages from, like, sometimes people say, I don't do past live readings. That's a very specific, kind of discipline that I am not well versed in. So I'm not doing a past life reading per se, but I am picking up with the tarot. I'll be picking up on like messages or information or the energy surrounding, this person, this question, this connection. So anyway, when I have those and when I have spirit messages, I'm not even kidding you, I have chills. I get chills. So let's use the modern spellcaster for my future bright, and we're going to see any messages concerning the love life, the love boat. Burn it there, soon will be naked. Oh God, I got 80s television show theme songs in my head. What am I gonna do, man? Showing my age. Showing my age. Actually, I don't even care about age. It doesn't bother me one bit. Not even a little. Except for that I get tired. I'm 51. So I'm totally in my prime, baby. Oh yeah. All right. So let's see what's going on for my future bright. Let's get some messages from Spirit. What is Spirit wanting you to know concerning your love life? There we go. All right. Okay. Ooh, the first message coming in, which is the strongest one, which is kind of like an overshadowing or overarching is a better way to say it, is the Tower. What changes are coming, my friend? So this is talking about being prepared. The message from Spirit is to saying that changes are on the horizon. We have to see what these are. Perhaps there's some kind of message about what you might be able to do to help facilitate the change or encourage the change, that kind of a thing. So we'll take a look, but this is definitely the strongest energy. So things are changing. Something. We got to see what's this. That makes sense. What these are. Okay. So things are changing. Oh gosh, these are good. Okay, so this one's popping out to me first. Remember, our energy card is going to be like sort of the clarifier for each of these, and this one we have here is the 5 of Cups. All right, so I know what this is saying. This is saying, and to facilitate a change in your love life, to inspire a change, to trigger this Tower moment. These are messages to tell you how to trigger it. This is good. I have chills. Okay, so the 5 of Cups. This message is saying to you, don't just look at what you don't have. Look at what you do have. This is such a huge law of attraction card to me. Really, other than the Magician, this one stands out very, very strongly. This is sometimes the crying over spilled milk card. Like, oh man, I'm so upset. When you don't, turn around, you got more. See, look, he's sad that he poured those out. Well, duh, then stop pouring them out. Right? So this is all about, not being or focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you do. In the absence of another person showing you what you do have or what you want or that. You got to remember and focus on what you want and what you have with yourself. Sometimes, okay, I want a relationship, but I don't have one. So, man, I just keep thinking about how I don't have one and this and that. Well, what else do you have in life? Well, I'm happy. I have my this, my that. Well, sometimes the this or that doesn't make you feel any better because you're thinking about, well, shit, I want a relationship. Damn it. How does my new car make me feel better? Guess what? The better you feel. Remember, we are radio towers. Oh, got to get the paper out. Everybody, hold on. Got to get my paper. All right, so we are a radio tower, okay? I don't know quite how to draw a radio tower, but we're just going to pretend, right? So we are a radio tower, okay? And I'm not trying to make it look phallic, so don't worry, I didn't mean to do that. But let's make this the ground. There we go. So it's sending stuff out, okay? This is us, okay? We are a radio tower, and our thoughts are sending it out there. Do you see? So if we're thinking about how shitty things are or what's missing and not, that means guess what we're bringing? I want more of not having what I want. Give me some more. And universe, give me another example. Universe, give me something else to be upset about. Universe, so that's the law of attraction take on it. Now, if you're not real into that, I don't mean to be preachy, but if you're not really into that, then at the very least, you can think about how you feel as a person. Like, how does it make you feel? If it makes you feel like shit, then don't think that anymore. Distract yourself with stuff that you are excited about and happy about. At the very least, so that's good. Here we've got our Six of Swords. The Six of Swords says if you want this change in your love life, you cannot carry your baggage with you. You got to come to terms with it. Sometimes the way we come to terms with our baggage is we cut it off. You know, we spend a lot of time trying to analyze and evaluate things like, boy, what does that make me think of when I was 6 years old? And blah, blah, blah. You know, sometimes that's just running in a hamster wheel, making ourselves upset more. Sometimes that works, but sometimes it is, like I said, a hamster wheel. And the only thing we have to do is say, nope, and cut that shit out. We don't need to think about anything that we don't want to. And even though sometimes those thoughts keep coming up, each time it comes up, you say, I don't want you. I don't want you. And then eventually you're not thinking about it, right? Here's our Temperance card. Again, we have Temperance, which is about balance. Our Temperance card talks about finding the balance within your own life. This talks about letting old resentments go. What does that sound like? Talks about baggage probably, huh? This talks about letting things go that you can't control, accepting things that this is the way it is. Sometimes there are sometimes things that can't be changed. We make an effort to change things that can be changed, but sometimes, you know what, we're banging our head against the wall if there's something we can't change. Or if it's just no longer serving us, or if it just makes us upset, let it go. Let that baggage go by being the Temperance card. Oh my God, this is great. Okay, let's get what do you call it? Cut card. This is the outcome energy. Outcome isn't really applying here. It would be more of a final kind of sum up message regarding the love life of my future bride. Go. What? You've got the 10 of Cups. This is the outcome. 10 of Cups. This is the 10, obviously. So this is awesome. Now remember, each suit, it starts with the ace, it ends with the 10, and then we have our court cards, right? So the 10, if you think about the journey of love and emotion, the 10 is where we want to be. Who doesn't want to be with the rainbow and all our cups? And, just obviously happy, bright, and all that good stuff. The 10 of Cups stands for emotional good times, like well-being, feeling good in relationships. This is great. Wow. Ooh, I have chills. So now you've got some real solid things to like hang your hat on and know like what to do, what to think about, kind of. Sometimes, things we need to sit with the information for a while and be like, am I doing that? Am I doing that? Am I doing that? This is saying if you want that true love to come to you, doesn't mean Joe Blow might not show up. Hey man, want to go out on a date? Doesn't mean you won't have any, but if you want that true, solid, positive partnership, we got to get right with it, right? We got to bring in that strong person, not just the for now person. Woo, that was good, my future bride. I hope you liked it as much as me. I'm getting like goofy over here. Having such a good day with the tarot. I've been watching Abraham Hicks a lot because I've been putting those videos out and I've been listening to a lot of workshops. I'm also reading something and I am just loving it. Miley, hello, welcome, and thank you for the subscription. All right, we have Kim Wilba. Kim Wilba has made a donation, so that means Kim is getting bumped up, and we'll go first. Thank you so much, honey. You are next. So go ahead and write your question for me. It looks like we also have a donation from Serena Lim. Thank you. Don't forget, guys, do like Serena and Kim just did, and make sure you write donated in the chat. It helps me notice it faster because PayPal is often delayed, and it also helps me connect names from PayPal to YouTube because, sometimes I can't tell who's what. Hey, Stephanie, welcome. So glad you're here. Oh, Kiss JG. Hello. How are you, my dear? How are you? I hope things are going well. Okay, so let's see. We're waiting for, you're welcome, my future bright. Sarah, so in my country, you can't donate. Oh, I think you were talking about this yesterday, because that's why we were talking about how I only have PayPal. YouTube will not let you have super chat until you're at 1,000 subscribers. So everybody subscribe because we're at like almost 700. So I'll have super chat at some point, but the other ones, Cash App, Venmo, all those things, I kind of just went with the PayPal because it was the most secure and it was just easier for me. And I thought for you guys, it was safer. So, yeah, so let's see what we can do there, Sarah. So I know you've been trying. All right, so let's see. Kim Wilba, what is your question, my dear? Oh, I got it. Ooh, how do I get closer to God? Well, this is not a spiritual thing that I'm going to say. This is literally just an interesting thing. The first thing I thought of, which is actually kind of a dirty song, made me think of 9 Inch Nails, the song Closer to God. It's a sexual there, but it is a really great song. It's a good song if you're wanting to get pumped up. But again, it's not sexual, or I mean, it's not spiritual. It's more of a sexual song, but Closer to God. Yeah. Oh, I'm full of fun information, aren't I? All right, Sarah, so you are on my list, my dear. I do know you've been trying, and I know that you've been waiting patiently, and you are trying so hard. I know you have been. So, Ken Wilba, let's do yours, getting closer to God, not 9 Inch Nails. Let's use what? What do we want to use? Let me think. Oh, no, I don't want that one. I changed my mind that fast. That is how I roll. We are going to use the manga. Manga. Okay, so we need some advice for Kim. Kim needs to get closer to God, closer to source, closer to the universal energy and guidance. We need to get to the universal love, the strength. All right, let's see what we've got for Kim. Closer to God. What are we going to do? What can you tell us, please? I love the manga deck. It's super cute. They're cute drawings. Ooh, okay. So this is I can't even talk. This is the 9 of Cups. Cups is the suit of love and emotion. The 9 itself is talking about really having satisfaction in relationships. This is talking about making peace with people that you are not at peace with at the moment. People that have maybe, now again, that you got to still have your bottom line and protect yourself, and not, this isn't saying like, oh God, that horrible person who was doing something dangerous to you, you should be making amends with. You do what you need to do. But what this is saying, like in your personal relationships, if you're suffering from jealousy, if you're suffering from, somebody else who's jealous of you and now you're mad at them, it's always about standing in other people's shoes while still standing firmly in your own. This isn't about just getting wrapped up in what other people want, but what makes the most sense and being fair. This is talking about all that, keeping those personal relationships strong. Okay, let's look at what else we've got. Oh, we got the Tower again. Oh God, are you having trouble in personal relationships? Are you having trouble in personal relationships? The reason that I asked, this is our energy card, so it will be the clarifier. This is talking about this message coming in is watching those personal relationships and bring them back into harmony where appropriate. And we've got our Hanged Man. So this is saying you need to look at it differently. I literally just said this. It's about looking in other people's shoes, right? It's seeing what the other perspective. And that doesn't mean you got to change your perspective. It doesn't mean you can't be true to yourself or what you know or what is fair and right. But it means, like, think about it. Am I holding grudges, or do you know what I mean? Think about it. Guess what? Here we bring on a big change. Are you looking to get back in touch with somebody? Are you looking to get back in touch with somebody? This talks about a big change coming. And again, we're getting so much about that with this being our energy card. This talks about how important that is. I'm wondering, are you not on track with somebody? Because I do see it coming around, because we've got our star card. The star card is the star of hope. It's like saying, you know what? This is something that things are very positive. The star is bringing you toward it. Now remember too, this is about recognition. a star is like a superstar. You know, think of a famous person. Oh, they're a star. Well, this is about being a star. This is about treating others like a star. Does somebody need your attention right now? Somebody needs your attention. Maybe, ooh, I just thought of this. Maybe you need your attention. You are included in that, other people, yes, but you're one of these cups too. I'm not saying there's literally 9 people that you need to get right with, but maybe you also need to get right with you and forgive yourself about something. But very much so, this is talking about personal relationships with others. And again, seeing it differently, seeing it from their shoes. Here comes a big change. We want to make things go, in the direct. Obviously we want to change. This is a message getting closer to God, closer to that point of, obviously think of the teachings of God, and you can say the universe, your angel, whatever doctrine you subscribe to. It is the same thing to say, God is watching out for all of us. God loves us all. We have to be more godlike. Now, we aren't God, so we're not going to say, hey man, we're human. We have feelings and we have things and we make mistakes and we have a journey. We have to learn. So I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but it is saying, think about it in that term. This is closer to God, is to become more godlike. Oh my God, I just totally got the chills. I feel like I'm going to cry. Oh, that was a good one, Kim. Let's see if we can get a sum up or message or another message. This is our sum up, or hopefully maybe another one too. Ready, go. Strength. Okay. So this is either, you can think about this as our sum up. It's talking about not wasting time trying to make people see things your way. Now, again, we're talking about getting right with people. We're talking about making amends in things that we can see things now from their perspective. And remember what I said, that does not mean sacrificing your own ideals, what you know is right, or what your bottom line is. So that doesn't mean to erase that. It means think about it. Are you jealous? Is somebody else jealous of you and you're like kind of irritated with them? And then you got to think, oh man, they're just jealous of me because they don't have something in their own life, or, those kinds of things. But you do not sacrifice those things that are strong to you, that are your, convictions. That's the word. Yes. Oh, so it's all about getting right with people and yourself. I do believe that is in there as well. Set your boundaries, my friend. Think about it. What are your bottom lines? What are your expectations? Set the level, set the bar, and set your boundaries. And, build relationships based on that. Oh my God, I seriously almost cried on that one. Should I reach out to people and apologize? You know what? Don't do like, you don't have to feel like, oh man, this is like AA and I got to go around and find everybody from my past and say sorry. But, if that feels good to you, go ahead. But think about it with the strength card. Don't sacrifice what you know is right, or what you know is just too far off from what you want. But maybe you do. I'm not sure. Let's do one quick one about apologies. Apologies means you got to this is saying you might have some apologies to make. This is our 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is about leaving things behind in search of something else. Now, in the context of this question and the messages we're getting based on the other cards, this is about leaving some of those emotions behind and going off to make a difference, right? Jealousy would be included. I don't know why jealousy keeps popping in my head, but I'm not trying to just keep saying jealousy, but that's the one that pops in my head. But anger, stuff where it's not sacrificing your personal beliefs, Oh my God, I'm not even kidding you, Kim. I almost got teary on that one. Seriously. Serena Lim, thank you. And you got it up here already. You're the best. So let's see what's next. Serena's next, and then we got Sarah So, and we have got, nope, I think that's it actually right now. Yep. So that's it right now. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to do, Serena, thank you so much for your donation, honey. And then we've got a freebie, and we're going to do Sarah So, because Sarah So is in another country, can't donate, and has been really trying. So she's going to be our first freebie, and then I'll select randomly. Okay, unless another donation comes in. All right. Serena, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Thank you again, honey. What are KL's feelings for me? We're currently in different countries due to his work. Ooh, so long distance. Okay. Current feelings, we're going to use the light seers. We want to shine some light on KL's feelings for you. Different countries, so we got a long distance situation going on for Serena and KL. Now, Serena, are you to a couple dealing with the long distance issues, or is this somebody you are interested in who is now long distance? I'm wondering if you guys are already kind of together or not. That would help kind of dial it in for you. All right, Serena, let's find out about KL. What are the feelings for Serena, KL? We got some distance going on, some big distance, being in other countries. Yeah. Well, I'm in the U.S., so the two countries, I got Canada to the top and Mexico to the bottom, and I'm not close to the border on either of those. So I've never been to either country, and I would love to go to both. But anyway, another country, that's hard. So let's see what our energy is about KL. All right, our Knight of Swords. Our Knight of Swords is the overarching energy for the spread. So this is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on, and it is a knight. This is talking about, things, someone who's really excited about things, like so excited that they're kind of not thinking about other things. Now he's there for work. So, if it were cups or something, clearly we'd be like, excited about you. If it were pentacles, I'd be like, excited about work. But it is swords. So this is about communication and things like that. Are you guys in communication? Not together, but a more than friends situation, she's saying. Okay. So more than friends. So this is about getting excited about things. Our thing about our swords, they have that initial excitement and that fuel to that's generated out of that excitement to go do something, and it is swords. So that's communication. So right now, clearly, you can't run over there, right, and be like, hey, man, let's have lunch. You can't be like, you can't do that. You're not in the same area. You can, COVID too. It's probably hard to travel and stuff like that. So you're doing a lot of this probably through communication otherwise, like phone and text or email, whatever. This is saying that excitement, that talking, that communication, that is still exciting. But where do we go? Our motorcycle rode off without us because we don't know how to travel back. See? So this is talking about excitement and enjoyment of that conversation. So let's see. You're in contact. There you go. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So there is excitement. There is desire to talk, and it gets KL excited and feeling, anxious to get things moving and knowing that you can't because your motorcycle ran away, or his, right? Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. He still does have really good feelings, or not still, but I mean, he does have good feelings. We've got our death card. Never worry, guys. Death is not death. No one's dying. It's about kind of being, as the card says, it's kind of about being, having a rebirth. This is a very cool death card because as you can see, this ominous looking death dude, and you look in there and he's got a brand new day starting, a brand new day. That's what the death card's about. It's like the death of something to bring it back to a new chapter, to start to put something to bed so that you can continue to move on, well, and develop. Well, you guys are long distance and he's there for work. So he probably has a set amount of time. Is he there on a project? Is he there on a startup? Is he there on just temporarily of something? Because that to me indicates that this might end soon. I say that because it is, well, because of the death card, but also because right next to it, we have our Six of Cups. This is the warm fuzzy, thinking about people in our past. Past can be yesterday. Well, that wouldn't be quite as a slam dunk, but people that we've established relationships with in the past. Does that make sense? So, and obviously he's thinking about when he was a kid and a puppy. It doesn't have to be and a dog now and a man. You don't have to be that far back. You don't have to say, oh yes, I knew you when I was 5. It means nostalgic feeling like when we had that. You know, you guys are friends. You were in the same area at one point. Perhaps these things were brewing at the time, but because there was no sense of urgency, it didn't need to happen then. And now that you're in a different place, it does feel a little bit more like, hey, we got to go strong on this. Now that something's missing, now that something's gone, it has made it that much stronger. This is our Two of Swords. This is kind of being caught between two ideas. Being a friend, being a lover, you know, all of that changes. Also, location. In terms of location, this is also like, I want to be there, but I have to be here. I am stuck. Look at her. She's like, she's got birds pulling at her hair and everything. And she doesn't want to see what's doing it. She's like, okay, I don't know. Something's pulling in my hair. I don't know what it is because I have my blindfold on, right? So this is about, you know, not really knowing what to do to make it better, but the desire is there. So I think the communication is going to keep going. I think he does have good feeling, or KL, I think you said he. So he or she does not have a plan on how to make it move any other direction at this time. But I do think the excitement is there. I do think the warm, fuzzy feelings are there. And I think a change is likely on the horizon. So let's see what we've got as our cut card, just to see what the outcome energy is. Oh, it's the Knight of Cups. Oh, guys, what do I call the Knight of Cups? I call it the ooh la la, ooh la la. And this particular Knight of Cups, I want to set him up with my 25-year-old daughter because he is especially ooh la la, in my opinion. Anyway, this is all about, the Knight of Cups is all about love. This is somebody who rushes in. This is romantic. This is saying, let's go. Let's take it to another level. Ooh, so the outcome is, I do think that is the goal. I do think that's going to happen at some point, that it's going to be revealed to you, or at least be kind of showing you the signs that this is happening. I have the Death card here, which shows that it is coming. And this is also my near future spread. So I would expect it would be near. And I think it was the actual distance that kind of triggered it into feeling like, okay, we got to do something here, right? Oh, Serena, that looks good, my friend. That looks good, Serena. All right, thank you. All right, we're going to pick a free one, and I am going to pick Sarah So, because poor Sarah So has been trying to donate for days. All right, Sarah, so go ahead and write your question. I'm going to peek and see if you've written it already and I missed it. Here's you talking about super chat. Can't donate in your country. Okay, I'm just seeing you talking, which is fine, but I don't see a question yet. So Sarah, so there you are. Please go ahead and write your question. Sarah, so... And I see you talking. Ah, I got it, Sarah. Did you rewrite it after I just found it? You did. While I was searching, you rewrote it. Thank you. I actually did find it eventually, but let's go with this. Sorry about that. All right, Sarah, my friend. Will Scorpio and me, Sarah, Capricorn, be in a relationship? Or does he have a girlfriend? What does he feel toward me? Okay, so we're looking at Scorpio. We're wanting to know if Scorpio has feelings toward you or has a girlfriend. So we're going to do this. Where did I go here? I just had oh, there it is. The Wizard's Tarot. Woo, woo. We're going to do the Wizard's Tarot. Okay, so Scorpio and Sarah. Scorpio and Sarah the Capricorn. Be in a relationship. Does he have a girlfriend, or what does he feel towards Sarah? Are they going to get together? All right, so let us see what we've got. Okay, here's our energy. Here's our spread. Okay, so move that on over. Let's see what our energy... Oh, Sarah, that's a great energy. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're on fire today. The cards are talking. All right, so the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is our brand new spark for love. This is a very good card for a new relationship. Of course, it is cups, which is love and emotion. And being an ace, it's all about planting a seed. It's all about that seed growing. Look at that cup being handed out. Woo, here's my love. That's what that cup is saying. Woo. Okay, so let's see what it does with these cards. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think that things are looking good. I think you're on your own for right now. This card is telling me that while you're not together, I mean, I'm assuming, because if you were, you wouldn't be asking the question. But while you're maybe on your own now, this is the clarifier because it is the energy card. It affects each card, right? So it's on our hermit. The hermit, again, talks about kind of being alone right now. So again, but he's moving. Do you see where he's walking? He's walking into this card, which we'll talk about in a second. But another thing is that what this is saying to me is no other girlfriend. No other girlfriend. Let's see. I'm reading what you're saying here. You feel his ex wants to come back to him. Don't you hate that? Okay, so the ex, you say, get out of here. All right, well, even if the ex wants to come back, this is showing me that that's not happened yet. Look at him. He's all by himself, right? This is why. This is a wise person. This is somebody who, somebody who kind of takes a step back from situations. There you go. So if this ex is in the picture, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It won't go anywhere. The way I phrase the question too is, will you be getting into a relationship, or is there a girlfriend? This tells me no girlfriend. It does tell me too, though, that you might be on your own for just a bit. You don't have, it's not like today when we're done with the reading, you're not going to get this phone call. Well, maybe that'd be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? But my point is, it looks like you'll be on your own just a bit longer, because look at what's coming next. Where's he? First of all, notice this. Where's he walking? Dun, 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 dun. He's walking into the sun. Well, you put the sun with our card here, which is the new love. The sun is all about hope, optimism, victory. It's about accomplishment. It's about success. It's about finding what truly makes you happy and living in it and basking in that sunlight. That is freaking awesome. And then now look at, they're both going here. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Where are they going? Same with our love card. Everything's going this way. Well, where's it going? To the Queen of Wands. This is awesome. Our Queen of Wands, court cards typically represent a personality type. Not always, but typically. In this case, I do think this represents you. This is how he or she views you. As the Queen of Wands, this is somebody who is this is part of the power couple. I mean, this is somebody who is, really got it together. The Queen of Pentacles, being a queen just alone, makes her very solid, stable, mature, so this is something that, you might be viewed as, by Scorpio. So somebody who's got the ability to kind of do it all. So having very much their life in order. Does that make sense? So, and we love that. We love that. We like a person like that because we've got the Ace of Cups on top of it. You see that? So I think the feelings are good. The feelings are good. I do not think there's another person, but I do think you might be waiting just a bit to feel or see the transition or the vibe or the movement. Let's take a look at our outcome card, which is the cut card, and this is the outcome energy. Go. Boom. Okay, so again, I think that X is not an issue. He or she might be in there causing problems for you, meaning like, hey man, don't distract Scorpio. I want Scorpio to focus on me and you're distracting Scorpio. Well, guess what? He's walking away. Scorpio's like, nope, I don't want that. I'm going in the other room. And who's in the other room? Who's in the other room? The Queen of Wands is in the other room. Da, 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 da. Go on into the other room. We're leaving our ex all lined up there. See ya. I don't want any more of that. You're my ex for a reason. And this is who I want, right? Maybe the reason you have to be alone for just a bit is because he's busy untangling himself. Sarah. That looks good, Sarah. Good luck, my friend. This is a winner. This one was a winner. That's a winner. All right. Good, good, good. All righty. Let me see what we've got on the agenda. Let me just double check for donations. Remember, guys, if you donate, please write donated in the chat. I think we are all caught up. We are. So I'm going to select one more freebie, and this is going to be my last reading for today, unless donations come in before I'm finished. So don't forget, though, if you do donate, please write donated, and I will be able to get your name connected. Jeez, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So let us see what we've got. Hola, hola. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? My name is Daniela. Oh, hello, Daniela. An Aries. Would I have a love relationship with this guy? I've been thinking a lot lately about T, the Capricorn. Ooh, okay, so we need to know, what deck do I want? I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one. What do I want, guys? I don't even know sometimes. Ooh, I know what I want. I want the Witch's Tarot. That's what I want. That's what I want. All right. So, Daniela. Ooh, as I drop cards. Jeez Louise. Okay, so you're an Aries. Would you have a love relationship with this guy that you've been thinking about? Okay, Daniela's been thinking about a guy named T, Capricorn. Is there a relationship coming with this guy? Is there a relationship coming with this guy? Sarah, so you are very welcome. And bless you too, my dear. Positive vibes your way coming from me. Ooh, I gotta tell you guys something. I would like to ask you a favor. In 20 minutes, it is now 1:11 in my time. So at 1:30 my time, actually in 19 minutes, my daughter, who is 25, she's really, really, really on fire, man. She's just climbing up the ladder at work. She's doing really successful things, and she now has an opportunity to do a presentation for something with the CEO of the company. This is really going to be awesome for her if it goes well. At 1:30 is her presentation. Please send a little positive energy to my daughter. Her name is Caitlin, and at 1:30 is her presentation. And the more positive energy we get pumping, the better she's going to do. Send her confidence. Send her knowledge. Send it. Send her success, please. All right. So, hola, hola. What's going on with the love relationship with T? Something going to happen. Okay. Witch's Tarot. There's our energy. This is our spread. I'm getting hungry, man. I'm hungry a lot lately. I think it's because it's winter, or that it's like something from when you're a cave people and you had to pack on extra weight for winter to stay warm. Believe me, I don't need any extra. I'm warm enough, but I'm hungry all the time. All right. Ooh, okay. So we have got 8 of Wands energy for the spread. This talks about things are moving. This talks about the energy just going, just like those wands. You see them coming in? And they're not just pieces of sticks flying in the air. They're actually growing things. They are wands. This is the suit of growth and effort. So I think changes are coming, and I think they're really coming in. I think they're coming in quickly. So let's see. Now, you've been thinking about this person a lot. I want to tell you, you should be watching your thoughts and making sure when you're thinking a lot, you got to think about it. Like, hey, man, I enjoy this or that about him and this and that. But I want one of the things you think about to be imagining yourself together, imagining it and how it feels to be a couple and be talking about, whatever it is next, like where to go to dinner. Maybe you want to be thinking even further out, like what would it be like to be living together, or what, you just got to be thinking and feeling it and imagining it like you're watching a movie and it happens, right? Think about it. You have to, my friend. All right. So, ooh, okay, this is good. So 8 of Wands, change coming. Here we've got our Seven of Pentacles, which is interesting. Change coming on top of the Seven of Pentacles. The reason I say it's interesting is because this is about kind of having doubts and worries that things aren't going to be coming. This is somebody who's stagnant and feeling like they have to be patient. Guess who that is? That's you. You're being patient. You're waiting, feeling like it's not coming, right? But look at that. It's coming. And here's another one that tells me the same thing. Our Eight of Swords is somebody who is kind of stuck by their own thoughts, feeling trapped. I know you've been thinking about this person. You might not feel like you're trapped by your thoughts per se, but it's about saying like there's nothing you can do. You know, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't know, like spinning your wheels, you know, look at her. She's got a blindfold on. But guess what? She could rip that off and walk out of those swords right in a second. So it's literally thoughts that are just trapping her there, right? So don't get into that cycle. It's saying be careful. Don't turn yourself into this girl by your thoughts. Do you see? Because guess why? Because it's coming. Do you see that? Next, we have, and this is the one I got all geeky about. This is the Two of Cups. Woo! This is almost as good as the Lovers card. This is awesome. This is about two people coming together. This is about harmony. This is about a couple, you know, love and emotion, because it's cups. And whoa, I mean, whoa, that's awesome. And then you put the speed, the change. So yeah, I'm thinking, yes, I see that the change is brewing, but I think you're being asked to kind of get out of your head, open it up so it comes faster. If you keep doing this, if you're, you know, and you might think, well, I don't feel like I'm overthinking it. I don't feel like that. You know, maybe you're doing it and you're not even realizing it. You know, our thoughts, do you know how many things we're thinking about we don't even realize? I'm sure there's like a study or some number, like how many thoughts we have a second or whatever. But, you know, our brains are constantly thinking. We're thinking about what we're going to say next. We're thinking about our foot on the ground. We're thinking about what we have to do. We're thinking about what we ate for lunch. We're thinking all the time, right? It's like a concert going on in there. And sometimes we don't even hear some of the instruments because there's so many playing, right? Sometimes we're thinking things we don't realize and we're putting up our own barriers. Do you see? So, you know, thoughts, they are strong energy, and it's been proven in physics that they have their own energy. They are emitting and radiating. Remember what I said earlier about a radio tower? I'm not sure if you were here, but I got my paper out. So everybody knows I mean business when I get my paper out. Anyway, it's going to happen, but you gotta, you know, not only not worry so much, you got to kind of break those thoughts. If you've got a chain of thoughts going, you got to break that cycle, because here it comes. It's coming. So let's see what our outcome is. This is the cut card. Ready? Go. The Moon. Okay. Well, the Moon card. The Moon is kind of about talking about the next phase, something starting anew. You know, this is saying kind of like be aware of like illusion. You know, you don't want to get illusion. What's illusion? Your thoughts, thinking, oh no, I'm going to be alone. Oh no, I hate being by myself. Oh no, what's his name? I forgot. T isn't calling me. T looks like they're doing something else. Oh no, always thinking about what's not happening. And we get more of that if we think about it. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is talking about beware of those illusions that you create in your own mind. Don't be this girl. So the Moon is also talking about the next phase of your life, like I said. So this talks about, you know, fixing that. Be gentle with yourself. It's normal. We all do it. You're not alone. In fact, all of us do it. I would bet money. And this talks about the next phase is coming, and we've got our Two of Cups. So it is looking like a yes for you, my friend. Don't get trapped in that single trap, that being single. I was single for 12 years, so I know. In between, I mean, I'm 51, so I had my children. I got married when I was 24 to my first husband. We were married for 10 years, and then I was divorced for 12. Well, I had a midlife crisis. That doesn't matter. Anyway, so I get it on the being single thing, but it's never going to change. Never going to change until you embrace it. You embrace it and enjoy it for what it is. That doesn't mean you don't want it to change, but it means I'm okay with where I am, and I know it'll change. Ooh, I hope that helped. Hola, hola. All righty, we have a donation from Geeta. Hello, Geeta. How are you, honey? And thank you. All right. So this is going to be my last question unless I get another donation. I do shut donations down in about 10 minutes. No matter how many I have, I do shut it down at 1:30. So if you'd like to donate, please feel free. And if not, this will be my last reading. I'm going to put that banner up just in case anybody new comes in. All right. So, Gita, thank you. Thank you. Where's the future headed between Aquarius P and me, the Gemini? All right. Gemini, the twins. All right. Oh, you're welcome. Hola, hola. Thank you. Okay. So, let's get to the secret tarots. Secret tarots. Oh, I'm so glad Christmas is coming because with COVID, I am expecting, we're going to all do like gift cards, Amazon gift cards, and da, 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 da. So I'm excited for that because I want to buy some new tarot decks. And also my mom is a reader. She has been reading tarot since 1989, and she has a bazillion awesome decks, and she gives me a couple here and there. So I'm excited because she told me she's got some decks for me. You guys might be seeing some new ones here after the holidays. Okay, focus. Gita, where's the future headed between the Aquarius P and Gita the Gemini? Gita the Gemini. Future headed between P and Gita. Okay. All right. So, secret tarots. And there's our energy. This is going to be our spread. Okay. All right. So our 8 of chalices. Chalices are cups. Cups is love and emotion, which is perfect for a question such as this. This is kind of about, seeking more. Are you and Aquarius, together? If you are, then this talks about kind of wanting more of that relationship, more of that love, taking it to the next level. That's what I'm trying to say. This would be wanting to go to that next level. Now, if you're not already between us, if you're not already together, this would be about wanting more for your relationship life, So what does that sound like? Let me go off and walk and find Gita. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to go back here and find some more. Again, if you're in a relationship already, this doesn't mean he's walking away to find more. It means I want more in my relationship. Do you see the difference? So it has kind of, depending on if you're together or not, I hope I gave you each scenario. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Are you guys together or have you been together? Are you broken up? The reason I ask is we've got our 6 of cups. The 6 of cups, again, love. This is about kind of, I always call it the warm fuzzy card. This is about feeling like, I feel so good and happy and carefree. And I remember things from my past, meaning like, if it was a breakup situation, well, then I remember you from the past. If it's current relationship, I remember how great we felt before. I want to get back to that. If you've never connected before, this is talking about somebody who is kind of, let's see what you said. No, we're not together, but talking now. Okay. So you're talking. So, let me see something. You're not together and you've never been previously together. You're not an ex. All right. So what is our nostalgia about? Because if you haven't been together, I want to see if that's somehow has something to do with, okay, so it's about carrying baggage and not wanting to carry okay, so our 6 of swords is about, letting go of your troubles, and getting back to that time where you're feeling good, a lot of times this thinks about like childhood, like looking back when I had my puppy and I got to ride not ride my bike, swing on the swing, and, I didn't have any cares in the world, but then I brought my baggage. My baggage made me upset, and I don't like my baggage. Well, that tells me about what somebody's feeling. Somebody's got something that happened recently that has kind of overshadowed the true happiness. There's something somebody's dealing with. Someone's dealing with something right there that it seems to be very recent. So something is happening. Don't see cups. So in the baggage card. So it's not about, oh, I have necessarily baggage about you or anything, but so here we got the Hierophant. Now remember, this is what's going to kind of clarify each of our cards, that wanting more. So we've got our Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about saying, kind of about ritual and tradition and wanting to take kind of a traditional path. Did something happen? I wonder, you might not even know yet, to P, that here, everything's great. And then boom, some shit happens, right? And now I want to get back to where things are back in line. Something happened. Now I'm not sure what it might be. He had a breakup recently. That's what Gita's saying. There it is. Boom. There it is. So here's our Knight of Swords. After that, the Knight of Swords talks about, all knights are talking about, action. They're usually a bunch of fire, except for Pentacles. Pentacles are pokey. But the rest of them are usually running pretty quick, moving, fire, action. This particular knight, he is also full of action because he's swords. This is someone who's kind of gets super excited about things. But also, when you get super excited about something, it's exhausting, right? Like, think about, haven't you ever talked to somebody where you're like, oh my God, this is great. And then you're talking every day, all the time. Oh, you're so cute. And then all of a sudden it goes, and it poo-poos away. It sinks away. It's because it's exhausting. You can't be on your foot on the gas and not run out of gas, right? So what this is saying, because of this breakup that P has had, it's important to take that path slowly, not get just like carried away in the moment. You also don't want a rebound person, right? You don't want somebody to be all excited like, yay, I just want to get rid of my baggage and not think about it anymore. Boom. So I'm going to get super excited. Yeah, everything's great. Yeah. But what you really should be doing is going more in a traditional route. The ex, whoever broke up with who, it doesn't matter. He's ready for more. He's ready for the next step. So he is ready. This is the overarching. So I think he does have good intentions, but we're all human. We all have our Knight of Swords moments, especially after we've had a letdown or a disappointment or an emotional thing. We get excited and we want to feel better. We want this to go away and we want to get back to feeling good, right? So in order to do that, we get excited. Yeah, let's go have something different, which is fine. But if you don't have substance and you don't have it, then it just falls away. Do you see? Ooh, Gita. That sounds good. So don't rush it. Don't let, that Knight of Swords come in and all that excitement just, wash over you for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden it's flat, same thing for P. Ooh, I hope that helped, Gita. All righty, so let's see where we are. I think I saw another donation. Elaine, yes, Elaine. Hello, how are you, hon? All right, so I spelled your name wrong. My sister's name is Hillary Elaine. Elaine, it's funny. My parents, my mom wanted to name her Hillary. My dad wanted to name her Elaine. So guess what? My dad got the middle name. Mom gets the pick. We carry the baby. We get priority. All right, Elaine, let me see your question. Thank you for your donation, my dear. Please go ahead and type it up. Hey, Christy. Hello. Welcome. You're a Libra. I'm a Libra too. Oh, fellow Libra. How are you? All right. Let me see. Oh, Martin, you lost a 15 is that pounds? I'm not sure what that means. I'm in America, so I just say dollars, but I'm not sure. Anyway, GSP, doesn't matter. You lost an expensive device from work, and a rainbow appeared directly over the place where I lost it. Then today I saw a rainbow on the same place. No way, Martin. Holy crap, I got chills. Those rainbows, they are so important. When my son was born 3 months early, And while he was in the hospital that summer, I saw, like, not every day, but I mean, I saw a rainbow a week, or something, and I saw double rainbows a lot. And he obviously, I would have mentioned it before I started the story, he's totally fine. There are no residual, things that happen because of his prematurity. He's totally fine. You'd never know. But during that time when he was a baby in the hospital, that was very scary. And those rainbows just really gave me that strength. Oh my God, how exciting. How exciting. Me too, Christy. Yes, indeed, my friend Martin. I think those rainbows mean something. I don't think they're like, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I mean, those are great stories, but you know how stories are started? They're started from an element of truth to explain things, right? This is how we explain things. We make up a story. People understand abstract. They understand analogies. They understand metaphors. This is what stories are about. So stories, oh, there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Ooh, people can think, I know what a pot of gold is. I'm going to find it. But what the real message is it's like a pot of gold. It's showing you, what has value and all this. And it's more than just good luck. No demons, Martin. Oh, Martin. All right, my friend. This is for Elaine, and thank you so much, dear. I wanted to know what's coming up for love in 2021. Ooh, we got a new year coming. This year better be better than 2020. All I can say is 2020 sucked it for so many reasons. Not only Corona, which is the big one, obviously, but we had a death in the family. I've had all these problems in my house. My cat ran away, who came back now, by the way. Thank God. But it's just been, my furnace went out. It's just been stupid stuff and big stuff all in one candy wrapper of crap, right? That's not the kind of candy I want. Ooh, happy holidays, the Queen-ass. How are you? All right, so I got to focus here. Elaine, what's coming up for love and Elaine for 2021? What is coming up? All right, so this is going to be, it is the Arcanum Tarot. Very pretty deck, but super shiny. It is very shiny. I have the light set up just right where it's not too much of a glare, I hope. Okay, so, in love, we've got the King of Swords. So this talks about a personality coming in. This is somebody, and again, this is our overarching energy for the spread, so it will apply to each of the cards, and it is the strongest. This is a court card. Court cards typically represent a personality type, not always, but typically. And this King of Swords, because of the nature of the question, I believe this is somebody coming in. The Knight of Swords, he is the King of Swords, he's a king. So he's very much kind of focused on the big picture. He's solid, he's stable, he's kind of fearless. The King of Swords is often wearing armor because he's ready for anything. He comes in and he tackles everything. He fixes things. He's like sort of like the he's not the Emperor. The Emperor is very similar though to the King of Swords in my mind. Anyway, the only thing about our King of Swords is he is a little bit of an emotionally detached person. He hides his emotions, but that's because he's so busy. He's got to be focused on, he fixes things. He wants to fix everything. So, that looks like a personality type coming in. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, we got the Queen of Wands. We have all court cards. Holy crap, Elaine. We have all court cards. Oh my. Okay. So wow. All right. So we got the King of Swords. He is our primary energy, right? The strongest one coming in. This sounds like somebody who's going to be a force of, that you're going to have to pay attention to. Doesn't mean it's bad, but it means because it's my energy card and because it's swords, the King of Swords, this is somebody who wants your attention. And not in a bad way, but above all others, wants to be the choice of yours because he's going to fix things. He wants you. Why do I say that? I think there's other people coming. Now, next year is a big, long time, right? That's 365 days. So we've got a lot of different personalities entering into your life, into your world. Strongest one being this dude. And again, guys, it can be gender neutral. Kings do have a more of a masculine energy and queens have a more of a feminine energy, but that doesn't mean a king can't be a girl or a guy can't be the queen. Do you see what I'm saying? So think of it, keep in mind that. So anyway, our King of Swords on our Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, this is part of our power couple. This is often a female. And so this probably is representing you. This is our feminine energy coming in. The Queen of Wands is who we want to be. The Queen of Wands is awesome. She is the one who gets it done. She's the one who's confident and isn't worried about what other people are doing because she knows what she's doing on her own path. Look at this too. How interesting. She's kind of turning away from him. And he's like, oh, yeah, well, I love you. You're coming. Let's go on a date. And you're like, no, I'm busy because I got these people over here. But I love you and I'm going to make sure of it. Do you see that? And then we've got our page. This is somebody else. This is somebody who's a little bit more immature. Immature doesn't need necessarily to mean childish, but it does mean somebody who's a little inexperienced, somebody who is not quite connecting it. That might be why, later, you're going to go with the solid person. You're going to go with somebody who has got stability. We also here, we have our Queen or King of Cups. Now, if this is our queen going, what's over here? And here's our page. Yeah, let's date. Okay, I like you for a while. And then I think you're too immature and inexperienced. Goodbye. See you later. Now I'm dating this dude. Hi, I'm the King of Cups. And oh, hi, I like you. I'm the queen. And what's wrong with the King of Cups? Why won't she want to be with him? Well, he's an awesome person. He's very loving, but he's very much standing back, kind of has that, I don't want to say, I'm trying to think of the word I want. Well, he's cups, so that's love and emotion right there. He is a king, so he's strong. He's got, his stone throne and all that, but he does not like criticism. He seems more, to me, more of a kind of, I don't want to say a pushover. That's why I was trying to think of a different word. I mean, that's maybe a little harsh, but he's like, I don't know, man, what am I going to do? And she's like, well, you're kind of wishy-washy, bye. And now this dude comes in and goes, now what do you think, baby? I think you're great. So I think you got a couple people coming in. I think you're going to be choosing between, because this guy is the overarching energy. I think he's the strongest one in the running for it right now. And I think the other people might be a little inexperienced, and then one who's like a little sensitive. And you're the queen. You're the Queen of Wands. You don't need any bullshit, right? So you got to go with this dude. And this guy, he's a little more pulled back, but he's strong. His decisions are known. His thoughts are known. You're not worried about what is he thinking or what does he want to do like you are with this dude. You don't know with him. This guy, you know what you're dealing with, right? Woo! I can't believe it was all court cards. Holy shnikes. All right, let's see what the outcome is. Sum it up. Give us a sum up for what's coming up in love for Elaine in 2021. Boom. Holy crap. Oh, God. You got to get it, Elaine. You get it. You get it. You get the mind blown screen. My mind is completely blown. That rarely happens. All court cards. Come on, man. Here's our other page. You're going to be busy. It sounds to me like there are a lot of people coming in. There are a lot. We got our page. This is somebody else. Our page, again, remember, is a little bit inexperienced, a little immature. The wands, here we've got swords. So this is somebody who is a good communicator and gets excited about things, but he's immature, inexperienced, doesn't know quite what to do or how to follow through on it. This page of wands. This is another page who has very strong fire action. He's wands. That's a fire sign, a fire suit. So, this is somebody who's passionate. So more passionate, this guy. This guy's like just more excited. Like, let's do that. Hey, I want to have sex. I want to show you off. You're my girlfriend. Whereas this guy's like, yeah, let's go do stuff. Hey, man, you want to go do that? Yeah, I love it. What do you want to do? Let's go do. So it's good in both ways. This guy's just excited because it's something new. This guy does want to take it to the next level, but he's kind of, well, in my mind, that'd be a little annoying, but, he's like, let's do this. Let's go. I can't wait to take it to the next level. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you're like, oh my goodness, you're a lot. So I'm going to move on to maybe this page. And then now he's too excited. So you move on to the King of Cups, where he's like, all right, at least you're mature and you got your emotions, but then I'm sensitive. So you're like, geez, I'm tired of sensitive. I'm tired of immature. I like you, even though you don't really show your emotions much. I know where I stand and you know what you're doing and you go get it. Oh my God, Elaine. Wow, that was great. I never had that many court cards. Are you kidding me? Well, I don't want to say never. I probably have had court cards but that I rarely get all those court cards. Holy shnikes. Elaine, that was good. I hope that made sense for you. All right, so let me see if we have any other donations. Oh, Christy, I see you asking about Cash App. I do not. I may have to entertain that. I only have PayPal right now. I wanted to do PayPal and Super Chat. Super Chat, though, you can't do till you have 1,000 subscribers, and I do not have that many yet. But, and then I looked into Venmo and I was kind of like, I didn't know how I felt about that. And I actually did not even research Cash App. So I will. How about I do that? See if I can put up another option for you guys. But to answer your question, no, right now I only have PayPal. So I don't have any other donations at the moment. If you believe you've donated and I have somehow missed it, please write donated in the chat for me right now. And I am going to start kind of wrapping it up. So thank you all. Unless I see a donation pop in or if I've missed somebody, let me know. I am going to wrap up the show. Let me pull that off. I have a couple things I want to tell you while I've got you. Don't forget, I am on Fiverr offering my private readings. Fiverr is just a freelancer site. It's where you sell your freelance opportunities. So like I design websites here, you can hire me. I give tarot readings, you can hire me. See? So I have 3 packages. They are really affordable. The first one starts at $5, man. $5, what? So check it out. I do it within 24 hours. I have a couple to do right after this, actually. So if you're interested, if you're, not getting readings, let's say, feel free. You can go there and you can have my undivided attention. Okay. All right, my friends, one more for you. One more, you got to know, because you already have heard it 1,000 billion times, but I got to remind you about being careful out there. My dad got COVID a couple weeks ago. I cried my eyes out. I was so worried. He's fine now, but he doesn't go anywhere and he still got it. So you know what? Well, he hardly goes anywhere. Anyway, it can happen to us all. Be careful. All right, my friends, thank you so much for being here. Good energy to you all. I am thinking about you. My daughter's in the middle of her presentation. Send her some good vibes. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.